Hey everyone, welcome to episode 30 of Universe 7, a Dragon Ball podcast. I'm Nick.
I'm Mason.
And today we're going to be talking about episodes 29 and 103. I almost forgot
we just discussed this like a minute ago.
How's your week been?
It's been good, man. Just started since it's Monday.
Yeah.
But I went golfing with you guys on Saturday, and that was fun. I won money from a putting contest.
You did.
That was pretty cool.
You beat a bunch of old people.
Yeah, beat a bunch of old people that have probably been playing for 3 times as long as me, so that's cool. Yeah.
It was a fluke, though.
Pretty much, yeah.
I should have made it.
You didn't.
I should have.
But you didn't.
I hit the cup.
You didn't even qualify.
I hit the cup.
No, it's hard being the best, you know?
Yeah. Well, Dad was the best that particular day.
Yeah.
But, you know what? You live and you die, right?
I hope the latter.
Neat.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah, so it's been, I don't even remember how.
A week and a day.
Week and a day? Yeah. Yeah, a week and a day. 6 days since we last recorded.
I thought you recorded last Sunday.
Yeah. And then Julie and I couldn't get around to doing it until Tuesday.
Oh, that's really funny, actually. I didn't know that.
I was like, of course, I even said at the end of the episode, it's like, this one was totally my fault, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. That's really funny. Yeah, I had to go last week, guys. I had a dinner that I had to get to, and it was taking a long time to record that day.
Yeah, I didn't even cut out what you said.
What one?
I cut it when you left, put a little bit of Daft Punk, and then it was like, hey, we're back, except it's Julie and not Mason. But you know what? It all worked out. We got the episode out.
Not on time.
Not on time.
But you got it out, man. So that's good.
And
we tried to get it done on Sunday.
This one's on time.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's Monday.
That one I blame on you, though, not me.
Yeah, dude, I didn't want to do anything. I felt terrible yesterday.
Did you feel terrible,
or
were you setting up your desk?
Dude, I set it up after, but I woke up at like 4 p.m.
I woke up at 5:30 a.m.
That's not my fault.
Yes, it is, actually.
Oh, all right.
I didn't put sunscreen on my legs.
Oh, and then you got burnt?
Yeah.
Good job, man. I turned out really dark.
The rest of my skin is fine. But
look at this. If you guys could see this is horrifying. I have the worst farmer stand in history.
It basically looks like Neapolitan ice cream if you took the strawberry part out.
Yeah, it's just chocolate and white.
Nasty.
Like an Oreo. I think that would have been a better one.
I'm basically the same color.
Yeah, you're just white, man.
No, I'm kind of tan there. Great description on an audio podcast. Anyway, yeah, it's been a good week.
Have you had anything go on besides golf?
Not really. Just work. I'm working more now. My closer left, so I'm closing every day now.
Well, you're training somebody, you're all right.
Yeah.
I have been working a lot of overtime, so I'm getting paid, dog.
You're getting paid in dogs?
Yeah.
You're going to do it.
Probably kill them.
That's so sad. Don't do that. I started watching Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Is it good or is it bad?
I love it.
It
kind of irritates me because I was kind of acting like you. I didn't want to watch it because everybody watches it.
It's the same with Game of Thrones. I'm never going to watch that.
Julie wants to start Game of Thrones. I'm not.
Don't do it.
I'm not biting on it. But yeah, I watched a little bit of Rick and Morty and I really, really liked it. Which
Rick and Morty is a little more obscure than Game of Thrones. Everybody who likes Game of Thrones is really annoying to me.
Stepmom's watching Game of Thrones.
Gross.
Yeah. Like everybody's watching it now.
It's not good.
Yeah. I mean, it is, I'm sure. If I watched it, I'm sure I'd love it, but
I'm not going to watch it, though, because everybody's super annoying. It's like, I'm not going to be a Packer or a Bears fan because everybody's annoying. I'm not going to like those teams because everybody's the worst.
Yeah, we're into really obscure stuff, like, the most popular anime of all time.
Yeah, but, like, nobody around here watches that, so I don't have to deal with a bunch of idiots saying how great it is all the time.
Actually, I was in Sam's Club a couple weeks ago, and one of the workers is wearing a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt.
Hey, that's great. Yeah. That's like one person out of, the 200,000 in this city?
Yeah.
As opposed to the 200,000 out of 200,000 that watch Game of Thrones.
There are dozens of us. Dozens.
It's not that many. It's just too much for me to handle.
Yeah, started watching Rick and Morty. I haven't taken the dive on Game of Thrones. I don't plan on it. Eventually it's going to happen, but right now we're jumping between rewatching Friends and me watching Rick and Morty.
I'm watching Psych right now still. Getting through it.
Yeah, we still have to figure that out.
I'd love to do that.
All four of us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kayla's down. I'll talk to her about it.
Is she?
Yeah.
I haven't brought it up to Julie.
She's good with descriptions. Like, she can move a conversation along with describing what happened in the episode, so that's nice.
It's good
because
neither
we
of us
don't
are
know how
good
to
at
do that.
Man, I was struggling hard.
She recapped it pretty much to the last half of the last season of Grey's Anatomy for me. Pretty spot on.
She actually just posted something about Grey's Anatomy, about who you'd bring back.
Not Derek, dog.
And my response was Derek, and then like the greater sign. So like saying Derek's greater than everybody.
Ah, dude, Sloane's a man.
I'd bring Derek back like 6 times before I thought about bringing back any of the other ones.
George sucked.
I don't know any of these people. I just know Derek.
All right, well, fair enough.
I'm a real casual Grey's fan. Real casual. I watch it when my wife's watching it.
I like Grey's Anatomy. Like, for a certain period of time, I can watch it like pretty nonstop with Kayla, and then I'm like, I gotta stop this.
It gets too depressing.
It's just constant shit show.
Mm-hmm.
It's everybody's dying all the time, and like people just get killed by planes crashing and like too many times.
That's why you should watch Rick and Morty. It's a nice show. It's kind of like Archer. You can just shut off your brain and watch it and just laugh.
Dude, people get killed and then they come back.
Yeah.
Or they just kill their alternate version of themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good, clean fun.
You know, murder.
Yeah.
There you go.
Anyway, anything you want to add? We didn't have any feedback.
No, everybody hates us now, man.
Yeah.
That's all right, though.
But...
Nah, I don't want to say anything to these people. No, I'm kidding.
Wow, okay. Way to take a hardline stance on our audience.
Yeah, man, sorry. Do you want me to say something else?
Do you want to say anything?
No, I really don't have much else to say. It was just a really work-heavy week. Yeah. Like I said, I'm working a lot of overtime now, so I don't really do too much besides get a new desk and set it up.
Yeah.
And that's it.
You have to train in Rocket League, so I don't carry us on Saturday.
You know what's going to happen
Friday
either way.
Or Sunday.
I'm probably going to play tonight when I get home for a while. If you want to hop on, let me know what's up.
You play...
I'm going to play one-on-one.
One-on-one's a good way to do it because...
I'm going to go get a bottle of whiskey and crack it open and play one-on-one.
Horrible idea.
That's what I do every time we play.
That explains a lot, then. All right.
I can't drunk drive in real life, so I have to do it on PC.
Except I'm the one who's like the designated driver who's trying to like take the wheel from you while you're driving.
Yeah, man, but it's virtual, so who cares?
I do, because my rank goes down.
Yeah, but not mine. Mine goes up because I'm just playing matches.
All right, who's our sponsor this week for the dub section?
Oh, man, our sponsor this week is going to be Evan Williams Whiskey. It's dirt cheap. It's like $13 for a bottle, and it's not super great. But what they do have is really cheap prices. And if you want to get drunk quick with spending as little money as possible, I think that's the way to go because it hits hard and it hits you fast. And then you lose sight of what's important in life.
Do you have a sponsor for the people who aren't old enough to partake in Evan Williams' disgusting beverage?
No, I mean, you just order it online.
You can't do that.
What do you mean?
You can't order.
Just use your parents' credit card. You're fine. It's free anyway. Just put down your parents' information. They're giving you a free bottle of whiskey with the promo code Universe7Pod. So if you're underage and you want to try getting wasted for the first time in your life, I wouldn't recommend it. But I can't. But I can't stop you.
The Universe 7 podcast does not condone these messages, and they are the sole views of Mason.
No, it's the sole views of Evan Williams that they want giving out the promo code, man, not me.
Okay.
That's just what they told me to say.
They gave you the copy?
This was the exact script. I read it word for word.
Even like stutters and pauses?
Yeah, they were in parentheses.
You read that really well then.
Yeah, man, I'm a good actor. What can I say?
All right, so anything else? Any other sponsors before we jump into this?
No, if any sponsors heard this and they want me to read one of your ads, go for it because...
We have a huge list of people already, though.
No, but I want other ones. I don't like those ones.
You haven't even read them yet.
It doesn't matter.
What if Evan Williams... What if, like, Jack Daniels is on that list?
I don't like Jack Daniels.
But you like Evan Williams?
No, I don't like the guy Jack Daniels.
Oh, okay.
He's a bad guy.
All right, well, on that note, let's go ahead and get into the dub section. Sponsored by...
Evan Williams.
Okay, and we're back for the dub section. This episode was titled Combat Matches Are a Go. the captain is someone stronger than Goku?
That's a question mark on the end,
Yeah.
if you didn't know.
I think I made it pretty well known that it was a question mark.
Oh, no, I was letting them know.
I'm a professional voice actor.
If they watch Dragon Ball, Toei definitely thinks they're idiots, so we have to describe everything, all right?
This is another one of those episodes where
It's like, what the hell was this about?
well, even they're just like, you really need to make the title that specific?
They didn't even mention anybody that was stronger than him in this episode.
Yeah, they did.
When?
Monaka.
Oh, I thought they were talking about the captain of the other universe.
No, the captain
Right,
of
right.
the Universe 6 team is Monaka.
Right.
So this episode, well, first off, how did you like it?
Yeah.
Did you like it? Really?
Yeah, it was good.
I liked it.
It
a
wasn't
lot.
bad.
I really enjoyed it. It was the Bulma show.
Bulma's good. Don't like Jocko that much.
Yeah, he's kind of.
It's just a lot to handle.
At least we haven't seen Pilaf in
Yeah, man.
a couple weeks. At
Yeah, I
least.
think
Probably a couple months now.
I think he died.
Think so?
Yeah, I think he's wiped off the face of the earth.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, man, you'd be a pretty pumped guy.
Yeah.
Him and Oolong.
What?
Him and Oolong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Turn Oolong into ham,
He's already ham.
like eatable ham.
You could eat him.
Just walk up to him and take a bite out of him.
Yeah, you could do that to humans too if you wanted.
That wouldn't taste very well.
No. You'd probably have a lot of blood on your hands.
Literally.
And figuratively.
Okay, so this episode, it starts out right where the last one left off. Because, like, the last one, if I'm recalling correctly, ends with Goku talking about, I was like, oh, I'm excited, yay!
Yes.
And, yeah, this picks up right where it left off because Vados and Whis are still disappointed that this is happening.
Yes.
And trying to figure out what the rules are going to be.
Goku has the brilliant idea to make it like the World Martial Arts Tournament.
Yeah. I wish they'd call it the Tenkaichi Budokai.
It should, right?
Yeah. I mean, we know those phrases from the video games and all that kind of stuff.
They think we're idiots, man. I don't know what to tell you. That's all we got.
That bummed me out. I was really hoping they'd throw that in there.
They didn't, though. So, I mean, you just get over it.
I'm trying to remember if they threw that in the manga at all. I'll have to check that once we're done.
I can look at it right now.
Yeah, so I was going to flip through it, but I was like, yeah, it'll be a waste of time.
Yeah, pretty much.
But, yeah, so the prize is still the Super Dragon Balls.
Rules are if you get knocked out or get knocked outside, or if you give up or get knocked outside of the ring, you're out of the tournament. And
no killing,
no
weapons.
weapons, no cheating to boost your natural power.
Yep, and Vegeta very specifically requests there to be a written test before, that way they can't just bring some incredibly powerful monster that can't even understand the rules into it.
Like Broly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that guy would just lose his mind.
Kakarot!
Yeah, so that won't be the case. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
That was good. They kind of exchange unpleasantries.
Yeah, they don't like each other
No.
much, man. They're not friends.
No, they're brothers.
They are brothers.
4 brothers.
Foreskins.
Brothers.
Oh, my bad.
So, yeah, Champa leaves, and before he leaves, he throws the last
Nice
egg,
little egg, and Goku has trouble catching it.
a Don egg.
A Don egg?
Yeah, apparently it's called a Don egg.
I think it just tastes like a normal egg, is what was stated, though, so I'm just going to call it an egg.
He throws it to Goku, and Goku's still wearing his little fat suit, and he is struggling to catch it because he's in a giant fat suit. One that's so heavy that when they take it off later, it sinks into the earth.
Yeah, it falls through the planet.
Yeah.
Pretty horrifying.
So they leave, and on their way out, Vados asks Champa if she's sure about doing this tournament the way he's doing
He's
it.
like, yeah, you saw that clumsy idiot. He can't even catch... Like, he can
barely catch an egg.
He had under average reflexes for a normal human, or a normal mortal. So... yeah, that didn't sound great. I mean, by that standard, he has a good point. But we move on to the next scene where they're taking off the fat suits. Yep. And then we realize how heavy they are because they fall into the ground.
Yeah, they literally, like, as soon as they hit the ground, they start sinking into the earth. And they'll keep going until they reach the planet's core and then blow up the entire planet.
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
Right?
Yeah, I think Beerus won't be pumped about it, but it's going to happen. So, what can he do, you know?
Yeah. But after they take off their clothes,
after they take off their entire clothing,
they start talking to each other in the nude about the tournament and how they're excited. And and Vegeta's like, well, this is going to be great because
I'm going to be the best fighter of all time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play second fiddle to anybody, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be stronger than Beast, Champa, Whis, and Vados all at the same time. I'm not going to be last place.
I liked how you almost said Beast and Whis.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I didn't, so that's good.
You caught yourself. I'm proud of you. But Vegeta says that he wants to be the one to knock out all of their fighters.
And Goku's like, hell no, man, I call it.
He called dibs.
And you can't go against dibs.
Yeah.
So Goku's just, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he called dibs. Vegeta's about to get really upset about it. And then Whis and Beerus show up, and Beerus says, if you don't hurry up, we're going to leave you here.
And then Vegeta becomes a very stiff boy. And he gets real serious real fast.
Yeah.
He was like, see ya, I'm going to go follow these guys. It's pretty dumb. I don't like watching him like that. It makes me feel gross.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's just like, it's a little much.
I mean, it paid off later in the episode, but it's still uncomfortable to watch.
I don't like it.
It feels like a betrayal of his character, I think.
Almost, yeah. It's very close to just... It's just not him. He would never do that for anybody, no matter who, including Beerus. Mm-hmm. And it's super strange.
But back on Earth, we jump to Bulma being told about the tournament by...
we jumped back to what?
Yeah,
like,
Vegeta and Goku had just told her about the tournament.
And it's real obnoxious. That's
Bulma, though.
That's anime.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't watch a ton
Just
of anime.
in general.
This is about all I watch, so...
Yeah.
This and One Punch Man.
And Rick and Morty, that doesn't count.
It's not anime.
It's animated.
Yeah, but it's not anime.
I'm just saying that, and that's it.
You're not saying, you're just saying?
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot. While they were talking, they did want to figure out where they're going to have the tournament, and they decided to basically have it in No Man's Land.
Yeah, it's
called
in between the two universes.
Yeah, the Planet of Nothing. There's no
atmosphere or anything. It's just a desolate planet with nothing.
Yeah, so
it's like a large comet.
Rather than having a powwow and trying to figure it out, Beerus just says, "Hey, it was your idea. You figure it out."
Figure it out, dog.
And Champa is like, "Okay, yeah, I'll figure it out." And in his head, he's like, "Yeah, Vados is gonna figure this out."
Not me. Yeah, not a chance.
But
that's when they actually decide the rules. By the way.
But basically, the reason Bulma's freaking out is that they want Bulma to make a big dragon radar that can find the last Super Dragon Ball.
She's like, yeah, I could do that, but
I have a better
even
idea.
Easier, we could just get the Earth Dragon Balls and we can just ask him where they're at.
Yep.
Pretty easy.
Yeah,
pretty good idea.
Yeah, Beerus and Whis are like, oh wow, that's actually a really, really good idea.
She's a smart girl. We'll keep her around.
Yeah.
And it's very evident that they're going to keep her around considering what happens next.
Yep. What does I know she hits him, but I can't remember why she hits him.
Something. What did he say? He said something bad to Vegeta, right, or something weird.
I can't remember. Beerus says something that pisses off Bulma, and Bulma just smacks him hard on the top of the head.
And obviously, if that was anybody else, they would have been murdered.
Yep. And Beerus is like, you know what? Just because you had a good idea, I'll spare you. Yeah, I'll spare you that one. And even Whis is like, oh my, I haven't seen you get hit like that in quite some time, my lord.
Yeah, dude. She definitely should have died, and Bulma runs the world, man. She runs the universe.
Bulma's the MVP of Dragon Ball.
All the time. She could beat... Never mind. Moving on.
Moving on. So all we have to do now is get the Dragon Balls, and Beerus has Vegeta do it just by saying, Vegeta, go fetch.
Yeah, that's good.
And
it's really sad, man.
It is, because Vegeta, with all of his pride...
He's like, he just...
Yes, right away, my lord. Grabs the Dragon Radar from Bulma and takes off.
Pretty upsetting.
And even Bulma's like, I wish you'd obey me like that.
And Goku just laughs because he's very uncomfortable.
That high-pitched Sean Schemmel laugh.
Ugh.
Why
are you singing?
Why am I saying that? Because I'm trying to find what's next.
He comes back with the Dragon Balls, dog.
Yeah, so he comes back with the Dragon Balls. They summon Shenron, and you have this... this is the trope I'm tired of.
What's that?
Shenron getting all antsy around Beerus. That's getting annoying.
Dog, you're the dragon. You grant wishes. Who cares? Oh, yeah, I don't know. he grants wishes. He's like been an all-powerful thing for a long. Like he's obviously not all-powerful, but he's definitely like an omniscient being. Yeah. So there's no reason he should just be like a little bee about it, you know.
King Piccolo was powerful enough to kill Shenron.
That's what I'm saying. He's not powerful by any, but he's omniscient at the very least. He's almost a god in his own right, just based on what his abilities are.
What I just don't understand is why he's so afraid of Beerus if somebody at this point as strong as Krillin could kill Shenron.
I guess he's probably just nervous that he could destroy the entire universe if he wanted to. I don't know. It really doesn't make any sense because the dragon to me doesn't seem like... It almost doesn't even seem like a sentient being. It's just almost kind of like a robot that you grant and it summons your wishes and it goes away. Yeah. Honestly.
I'm getting tired of that trope.
Yeah,
I don't know if it is a trope necessarily.
Maybe it's a romp.
Maybe it is a romp. I'm getting real tired of that romp.
Yeah.
They're romping around with us.
Yeah, I get it, man. I don't like it much either. It's just, what are you gonna do? That's what they choose to do with him.
Anyway, they ask Shenron. Well, Bulma asked Shenron after. I don't know. Do we want to talk about how she looked when she summoned the dragon, or do we just want to skip that?
Let's just say a lot of little boys had a good day.
Yeah, it was
pretty rough.
It was odd. You'll know what I'm talking about.
If you watched it, you know what we're talking about. But yeah,
they asked Shenron.
But like Beerus threw some shade at Vegeta too.
Oh, what did he say?
I said something about good job, but like in a real condescending way. Yeah, and just pretty much treating him like a dog again.
Pretty much, and Bulma admonishes him for it and tells Vegeta that he did good, and when
gives him a little smooch on the cheek.
And Vegeta called it a sneak attack, which I thought was funny.
I hate when you give me those sneak attacks, and she laughs. It's pretty cute. Yeah. I like it.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, you guys are cuter than Goku and Chi-Chi by a long shot.
Who's Chi-Chi?
Yeah, right. No kidding. She doesn't exist in this.
I was reading the Dragon Ball Z manga for the first time, and you know the scene where Goku's trying to bribe old Kai?
Yeah.
Apparently the reason in the manga, the reason he offered Bulma instead of Chi-Chi is because Chi-Chi's flat-chested.
Yikes. That's pretty rough.
Yeah, it's like, dude, come on.
Bulma definitely isn't, especially in this episode. My gosh.
It was awkward.
So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Good for her, I guess. Whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know what people like.
Has no clue where the Dragon Ball is.
He says
it's hard enough to find one thing in the universe, let alone two. You're looking for one thing across multiple universes. That's like way beyond my power.
Yep. And then Beerus talks a bunch of crap and tells him, "Okay, we don't need you.
My wish is for you to leave."
Yep. And he's like, "Oh man," and then he leaves. Yeah. Pretty dumb.
Even Vegeta's like, wow, that was pathetic to watch.
And it really was. He's just laughing again. Yeah. Did he lose his mind? Did Goku just have a stroke where he only laughs now?
Goku's thinking, like, why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? He goes, oh crap, I was supposed to wish back King Kai.
I was just like, you just do it next time. He's like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're good.
You get a quick cut to King Kai, like, oh man.
Dude, that dude doesn't need to be alive anyway. He's fine.
I know. I feel bad for him, though. He didn't ask for any of this.
No, but like, whatever. He's got to be used to it by now.
Yeah. Well, he did say it just...
He knows what he signed up for when he was friends with Goku.
That's true. So yeah, Bulma's going to work on the Super Dragon Radar. And before that, though, they are just kind of hanging out. And they get... Beerus and Whis are getting ready to leave. And Bulma's real worried now because she brings up, like, why didn't... If we have these mirror images of our universes, why don't they just find the Super Dragon Ball and wish for... an Earth or wish for endless amounts of delicious food?
Yes.
And Beerus is like, well, it's not so much about deities don't make wishes. This isn't about the Dragon Balls. This is just about
power.
Yeah.
Pride.
An excuse to compete.
Yeah.
He goes, a real fun wish for us, a deity might be destroy everything. It'll be a blast. Ha ha ha. And then it kind of gives this like...
Sinister.
So yeah, sinister
Dark.
glare. Yeah, I call it sinister.
Yeah.
And that puts Bulma...
in a little tizzy.
Yeah, she's real nervous. And before they leave, though, they do... Whis is like, no, we have to get going. We have to talk to Monaka about the tournament. And Goku's like, wait, what? Monaka? Who's Monaka? He goes, oh, you didn't know? He's the only one who's... He's going to be the captain of the team. He's the one who's stronger than you are.
And he's like, oh, man, pretty sick. And Goku doesn't get down about this. He's an excited little guy. He's ready to fight, and he wants to fight him. He wants to see how powerful he is, and he's like, hey, can I spar with him tomorrow or now?
And he's just going
he's
on
like,
and on and
he's
on.
like, get out of my face, man. Just screams crazy loud, knocks him off the balcony. And
he knocks Goku off the balcony, and then you get another cute scene of Vegeta covering Bulma's ears, and then he has tissue in his ears.
yeah. He's smart. He knew it was coming.
Yeah. Like, oh, Kakarot's being annoying again.
Yeah, but yeah, Goku was he was pretty excited, and Beerus is having none of it. He's like, you can only fight the people from Universe 6, so focus on your stuff, find your other 2 fighters, and then don't ever talk to me again.
Yeah, pretty much. They take off, and the next day, Bulma's real worried about Beerus wishing for something absolutely chaotic. So what she wants to do is use the Super Dragon Radar to gather Universe 7 Super Dragon Balls.
Because they're mirror images.
Yep.
And
So
they
there
must
should be
have them.
7 of them hiding in there. Beerus even says so.
Yes.
She wants to gather Universe 7's Dragon Balls just in case Beerus tries to do something crazy with Universe 6's.
So they can counteract it if they need be.
Yep. Goku and Vegeta are having none of it. They're like, no, he's fine. It's not that big a deal.
He would have destroyed the Earth if he wanted to a long time ago. He wouldn't have had Whis reset time when it actually got destroyed.
Right.
So, I mean, it's pretty well off to be able to trust the guy at this point.
Yeah, they're being logical about it.
Yeah, and they're actually being very smart, but Bulma's not having it, and she's like, if you guys aren't going to help me, I'll get my way anyway. So, she calls her sister. What? Bulma has a sister?
Yeah, apparently even her husband didn't know that he had a sister-in-law.
And they seem pretty close when they talk, so that seems strange, huh?
Which, I mean, it makes sense, too, because she didn't know about Turbo.
Yeah, but she lives on the same planet.
Yeah.
So that seems strange, considering he hangs out with all the rest of her family.
Yeah, that's true, because even she's like, yeah, just send him over to my place.
Yeah, so, like, they know.
Yeah, so
they're close.
Bulma calls Tights, and she's real tight with Jocko. Tights is real tight with Jocko.
Yes.
And
give him a little ring on his phone while he's building this pretty much a replica of a mountain type thing.
Yeah,
it's real stupid.
What Bulma wants is she wants Jocko to come with his ship and help because it's super fast now that he's upgraded it with the freeze attack.
Yeah, you can get there in 15 minutes if you wanted to. Pretty crazy.
So Tights calls Jocko.
He's building stupid replica, and he's getting up in a little fit about it when he gets a phone call because it almost makes him knock it over.
Yep.
And Tights is like, hey, you need to go to Bulma's place. And he was like, no, dude.
Why would
I go there? There's trouble every time I go there. Just tell her that you couldn't get through to me or anything else. And then she is also listening in, Bulma that is, and she freaks out.
I heard that, Jocko.
Yep, freaks out, and then he knocks over his little model, and he cries and says, I was working on that all day long.
Yeah. She's like, no, I'm not coming there. And then Bulma counters with, if you don't get over here right now, I'm going to have my husband attack Galactic Patrol. And Jocko still tries to
get out of it.
And I like...
and he's like, oh, and she's like, okay, you're on, Vegeta.
Yeah, you're up, Vegeta.
And then he's like, fine, whatever, I'll come. Don't destroy everything I love.
Bulma gets off the phone, and I loved this quote from Vegeta. It's like, I appreciate you not using my good name to...
threaten people.
It's like, yeah, you are a good guy now, Vegeta.
Yeah, you did good, man. And Goku's like, whatever, man, let her do her thing.
Goku didn't care.
And yeah, that's pretty much it with that. Like, Bulma got what you wanted. Jocko's on the way, and she's like, I have
what I want. So if you guys just want to
go do that thing you call training that you love so much, go for it. And they're like, fine, whatever. See you, bitch.
Yeah. Wait, no. You're not supposed to actually agree.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with the radar? They're like, oh yeah, we don't really know how to work this thing. It's not picking up anything. And Bulma explains that they're at the very edge of Universe 7, and for
before
this thing,
that, Vegeta exclaims that she can be a real pain in the ass all the time, which is very true.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
But yeah, Bulma does explain the reason the Dragon Radar isn't picking up anything is because they're on the edge of the universe. And so to really scan the whole universe, they need to go right to the center. Which it seems like that's why she wants Jocko to come, so he can go,
hey, this is the center of the universe. I'll take you there very quickly.
Yeah. And that is the end of the episode.
Yes, it is.
The only other thing that we have is Bulma, Goku and Vegeta telling Bulma not to let this interfere with the tournament.
Which
takes her off, because she's like, you really think that the universe
is less
important than your tournament? Because, oh yeah, the universe will be fine.
They know what they're doing, man.
End of episode.
Yeah. And by the way, they just swap Earth, so even if that universe was gone, who cares?
Yeah. Did you like it?
I did like it. Yeah. It was okay. There were a couple parts I didn't like, I guess. I don't like Jocko. I could do without him.
Is that your low?
That's my low on top of the whole dragon thing too, but we'll just chalk that up to both of our lows.
Oh, wait, we missed something.
What did we miss?
They built the freaking stands.
Oh yeah, they actually went to the planet and they brought the massive, huge Super Dragon Balls. Actually,
Yeah.
those are pretty crazy big, literally
Yeah.
the size of planets.
Yeah, like the moon looked like a peanut next to them.
Bigger than Earth.
Mm-hmm.
The big boys. So yeah, they go to that planet, and Vados actually
Vados does all the work.
Yeah, does all the work. Obviously, builds like a little air bubble of atmosphere almost, kind of like a snow globe. And yeah, it just makes things breathable so they can actually do the tournament because, I mean, Goku can survive in space, but nobody else can. So, but no, they build a pretty cool looking ring. It's kind of strange. It kind of looks like a chessboard with like the little feet and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it looks like a regular tournament.
Yeah, but it's got like the feet at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's like a chair or something, or like a little stool. It's real
so
strange. And then it's got pictures of
Pierce and Champa.
Pierce and Champa.
Champa complains that his looks too fat.
He's like, "Hey, why'd you put the face on a fat person's body?" And it's like,
Because your face is on a fat
you're
person's
horrifying
body.
looking. Obviously, had to build some concession stands in that.
Specifically for Champa.
Yep, and he was just stuffing his face while Vados completed the rest. And I kind of like the way it looks.
Oh, I love that.
You're gonna like the way you look.
I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, that's our sponsor for
the spoiler section, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's definitely one of my favorite locations of the entire series, not just Super, like Z, all that stuff.
It's very cool.
I remember when we finally got the update for the tournament in Xenoverse, I was more pumped to play on that stage than anything.
I like the original World Martial Arts Tournament.
The Tenkaichi Budokai tournament?
That's not what they call it in this show, so that's not what I'm going to call it.
Really? You like that one better?
No.
I was going to say, dude, that's like my least favorite stage to play on.
Yeah, dude, that's your low.
What?
That they said that. That's your low. Is it not?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's probably my low. My high would be Bulma.
Yeah.
This entire episode, Bulma.
I like Bulma. My low is Vegeta's a real sad boy the entire time. Just treated like dog shit the entire
Would
episode.
you rather Vegeta get treated like that or Gohan?
Gohan would never be treated like that.
If he was though, who would you rather see treated like that?
Probably Gohan.
Yeah.
Just because Gohan doesn't really have that much pride, and it just wouldn't. He really doesn't. It would be more in character for him to do something like that. So yeah, whatever.
You know what I can't get out of my head now? Gohan's face.
The skinny one, skinny Gohan.
Yeah, right when he finished powering up.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dog. It's pretty bad. I know. I don't have to relive it.
By the way, I still have to make that. What'd you say to Frieza getting punched?
Alright.
I keep forgetting to make it.
Anytime, man. You can just do it whenever.
Whatever.
I mean, it'd be nice if you did it sooner rather than later, but just whenever you get to it.
I'll remember sometime soon. Yeah. Did you? What would you rate this episode?
I'd give it a nice 7.5.
7.5. So 75 out of 100.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a 82 out of 100.
8.2.
82 out of 100.
Okay, are we switching it? Are we doing Rotten Tomatoes percentages now?
Yeah. Yeah, we're aggregating different scores.
Okay. That worked well the first time we did it, so nothing like doing it again.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't even do a recap for the last arc. We were just ready to get out of that.
Yeah, we were so ready to get out of that.
I didn't even want to do it.
Well, that was when like it was impossible to get together. So to get together again in the middle of the week to recap an arc that we really didn't like that much.
Didn't seem worth it.
Yeah.
So sorry about that. If you guys like the other one, sorry.
82 out of 100.
So we're switching up the format. It's now going to be a Rotten Tomatoes meter, and we're going to leave our
certified fresh. This episode is certified fresh
by
me.
By you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. I give it a 7.5.
7.5. I'll give it a 82 out of 100.
Then we're good.
What are you gonna remember about this episode? If Vegeta getting treated like dog crap?
Pretty much the entire time. It's really upsetting.
Probably
actually that seeing the Super Dragon Balls is really cool.
Yeah. They look real cosmic, if you know what I mean.
Like big.
Not even that.
Because they were big.
No, like you could see the reflections of stars and stuff on them.
Yeah, that's
it
pretty
looked
tight.
really cool. It was cooler than just like, I
think
there's a Dragon Ball sitting in a stream.
That's more memorable for sure.
Yeah.
In my opinion, even though we forgot to mention it the first time around.
Oh yeah, you know the thing we're gonna remember is the thing we totally forgot.
You know about that? What the name of the series was called? Yeah, I forgot to mention those the first time they came out.
I mentioned them last week.
Yeah, but they weren't actually.
We
weren't, but we saw them this week.
Yeah.
We're so desensitized to that kind of stuff, though, considering we're so far ahead.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, we know.
Like, part of me wishes I could have not watched it at all until now, but
I don't. I like it better. Japanese. I just like it better.
They both have their
ups and downs.
Yeah. Like, I don't like Gohan in Japanese.
He's the same. He's the same as Goku.
Yeah, but his personality is so much different.
Yeah.
Goku's voice in Japanese fits his personality. Gohan's voice in Japanese does not fit his personality. Gohan's voice in English very much fits his personality.
Yeah.
So, like, the stuff that we've been seeing lately and the spoiler stuff, I'm pumped to hear, and I think it's Kyle Herbert's voice.
It is a very good English. That's my favorite voice actor for the English stuff, for sure. So I get it. What are you doing?
Oh, I thought I heard something. I think I'm losing it.
Yeah, you're losing your mind, man. You're
okay.
Right.
Anything else you want to add before we jump into spoilers?
No.
No? Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay, so for those of you who aren't sticking around for the spoiler section, just want to thank you for listening. Please rate the show on iTunes. Leave us a review. That'd be super, super helpful, even if it's a negative review.
Tell us we're terrible at what we do. Like, in life.
Sure.
Like, tell us that we're bad at our jobs and, like, being a husband or boyfriend, and then also rate the show as well.
What if your girlfriend leaves a review saying you're a crappy boyfriend?
She already did. It's on there. If you guys want to see that, it's on our reviews.
Yeah. To see that review, you'll have to leave a review.
Yeah, and also donate to our Patreon. Get early access content to terrible reviews.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny.
We need to get a terrible review first.
Give us some bad ones so we can do a reaction podcast to them about how awful they are.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys next week. Leave us some feedback on Facebook. Shoot us a message, an email, universe7pod@gmail.com. And yeah, we'll be back next week to cover episode 30. And yeah, ready to go ahead and jump into some spoilers here?
Yeah, man, hit me with the sponsor for this guy.
Okay, this week's episode is sponsored by Men's Warehouse.
You're gonna like the way you look.
I guarantee it.
What are they giving us?
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. I was gonna, yeah.
That's why this is why sometimes we're losing some ad reads, because you're forgetting stuff.
If you go to Men's Warehouse, not the website, you actually have to go into their warehouse.
No, read from the script they gave you.
Fine.
The pauses and everything. The pauses and the hiccups.
Grab the shit. The script. Grab the shit. Jeez. Grab the script.
It's a shitty script, I know.
Got it in my hands.
Yep.
See it?
Yep. I hear it. Wrinkle the paper. I want to hear it. That's a keyboard. But all right. There you go. Just steal my money.
That's our script.
All right. Now read it off.
Here at Men's Warehouse, we are proud to sponsor the Universe 7 Dragon Ball podcast. And if you come into our warehouse anytime between now and 2045, we will give you 45% off of all suits, exclusions on black, tan, gray, and brown.
You have to get a white one.
Mm-hmm. White or purple.
It seems
white,
highly inappropriate considering the problem we have going on in the nation currently.
It says white suits or purple suits only.
Sure.
If you get 2 suits, you'll get a free
suit.
50% off coupon for a cane with the squid in it.
Okay. Why? Why is there a squid?
It's a squid. The squid is on... You told me to read off the script, and now you want me to go off script.
No, I want you to elaborate from what they gave you on the back side.
Okay, so on the back side...
All right.
Backside has a photo of the cane.
Yeah.
And it's a plain black cane with a gold piece that goes in the bottom.
Sure.
And on the top, it's like a little snow globe, but inside the snow globe, it's actually a squid encased in amber.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Does it squirt the little ink?
No, it's dead.
I could still do it. Squeeze it hard enough.
It's been dead for quite some time.
All right, well, that's cool.
Yeah, so if you go to the warehouse, it specifically says here to go to the warehouse, not the men's warehouse, the actual warehouse where the suits go to.
No, like the closest warehouse.
Yeah.
Go there.
Go to the closest warehouse that has men in it. They will give you either a purple or a white suit and a cane with a squid in it.
And then you're ready.
Yeah. But just make sure...
Ready for what? We don't know, but you're ready.
Let's do some spoilers. Okay, and we're back for the spoiler section. This week's episode was titled Gohan, Show No Mercy, Showdown with Universe 10.
Yeah, man. The Universe 10 people got boned.
Oh yeah, that was Universe 6 that had Botama. I was like, he didn't fight anybody from Universe 10. Yes, he did.
He sure did, man.
Yeah. How do you feel about this episode?
I like Gohan, so I'm good, man. I had a good time. It wasn't like the best episode ever, but it was pretty good. The animation was decent.
It was okay.
I like the ability that the one guy had. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was a pretty cool thing. I hope they make that a playable thing. Like some sort of ability in Xenoverse.
In the games? I don't know how you do it, though.
Figure it out. They figured out the time skip thing.
Your time skip works, though. Like, has a very specific, like... It's just an attack.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a evasive countering kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
We'll save it for the Dragon Ball Xenoverse podcast coming out July 2020.
July 20th is when it came out. We just didn't make it public.
Yep. So this episode starts out with Ribrianne, as annoying as she is.
All those people are the worst. Man.
I'm tired of it already, and it looks like they're going to keep him around for a while, which really just grinds my gears. My gears, they're grinding.
They're bad, dude.
Yeah.
It's a bad time. It's not a good time to be a Dragon Ball fan for those people.
I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of these people. It's only been like 2 episodes.
And she wasn't even in the majority of either one.
Yeah, I'm okay with... What's her name?
The one that fights Goku?
Rosie?
Yeah.
I'm okay with her.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ribrianne is so annoying.
The worst. It's Toppo.
Stop talking about a maiden's anger. Yeah, seriously, Rosie is Toppo.
Yes.
Stop talking about a maiden's anger. I don't care about maidens this, maidens that.
I don't care about justice either.
I get you're trying to do the Magic Girl shows.
Nobody cares, though.
Yeah.
Like, really, nobody cares. They just want to see, like... I understand that you're bringing in the new characters and you think you have to, like, develop them somehow, but you don't. Like, I just want to see some people get their asses kicked by the people in our universe. Mm-hmm. And in Universe 6.
And I'm tired of everybody calling Universe 7 evil. Like, Android 17. So this episode starts out with Android 17 getting berated by Ribrianne
for doing what the tournament was intended to do.
And he made it... She made it sound like he was a dirty trick and... Like, oh, I'm sorry. You're upset that I won and did what I was supposed to do in the tournament?
That's not my fault that I know how to win. Like, that's why that universe is going to get knocked out next.
Yeah.
Because they're just idiots. They don't know how to... I just don't know what they're doing. I'm glad the Yardradian's back, though.
Yeah, he's just as annoying, though.
He's pretty annoying, but I like instant transmission.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's really
How are they going to ring those people out? Because, like, wouldn't you be able to just use instant transmission to get back in the ring? It's not flight.
Knock them out cold, throw them out.
Yeah, you'd almost have to.
I mean, they made that a plot point for a reason. They might have to.
I liked Goku's use of instant transmission in this episode.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah. So Ribrianne and 17 are jawing at each other. Well, mainly it's a one-way jawing.
17 is a very calm individual.
Yeah. He was pretty loud in this episode, though. Like, I'm wondering how they're going to dub that, because it was very, like, he was very emotional.
Ish.
How he was talking.
For as emotional as he can be.
He was yelling.
Kind of.
No, he was. He was definitely yelling. Like, even like, I am Android 17 and blah, 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 blah. Like, it wasn't just his cool, collected demeanor that we're used to seeing. So I'm wondering how they're going to act that out, because we've never saw anything like that in Dragon Ball Z.
They'll figure it out.
Good talk.
They'll do it.
Yeah, Ribrianne calls 17 evil, and evil 17's like, oh, I'm evil? Just like Goku did against Toppo.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, let's fight then. Let's see whose power is stronger, your love power or my wish to stay alive.
To save people and, like, be a normal person.
Yeah. So they fight. They're fighting pretty evenly. That's basically all we see of them.
For now.
So we're probably going to get a couple episodes at least of these two idiots fighting each other. We get another
scene with those two for a minute.
I know, but yeah. I'm just saying this fight isn't going to be over quickly. It seems like this is going to be like, she's like a weird hate fetish towards 17.
Yeah.
Getting real annoying.
Don't like it.
Yeah, but
then we got the Goku fight.
Yeah, we switch back to Goku. He's fighting against Rosie, who's pissed off at Goku.
I like her attacks. They're kind of cool.
Is it? I mean, it's Hellzone Grenade.
No, but, like, it's Hellzone Grenade. That one was, yes. But I like that she can control where they go, like, while she's using it, and I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, she's throwing them all at different speeds. So most of them are going quick, and then she throws 1 or 2 in every now and then that go a little slower, and they end up catching Goku off guard and hitting him.
And, well, not just that, she can control him. Like, we saw in the last episode. No, like, stop, and then hit his face.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's neat. I don't know. I like it. But the Hellzone grenade, yeah, like, we've seen that a million times before. We actually see that from Piccolo this episode. I mean,
seriously. So, yeah, Rosie and Goku are fighting, and Rosie seems to have Goku on the ropes. Even Beerus is like, why haven't you powered up and just ended this fight?
Because he's learning.
Yeah.
He's learning the techniques, and he does some cool stuff with it.
It felt like Sylar from Heroes.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so Goku, this whole time, he's been getting pummeled by Rosie. He's been studying her fighting style, and right when it seems like Rosie's about to land like not a knockout shot, but like one that would do a lot of damage, Goku uses instant transmission for the first time in the tournament to get behind her and basically traps her with 4 pretty large ki blasts and wrecks her stuff.
Pretty much, yeah. Kills her almost, I'm sure. But yeah, it's pretty tight looking.
Yeah.
The instant transmission's where it's at, dude. Honestly.
And right before Goku's about to like kind of, it looks like he's gonna kind of deliver the knockout blow. Rand, of course, jumps in and blah blah blah. Maiden's this, Maiden's that. 17 comes along and tells him, "You guys should just give up. It's easier if you just jump off now."
No, that's after 17 blocks that massive attack, though.
Yeah, well, I jumped past that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
cool.
Rosie tries to use basically a Hellzone grenade against Goku, and it really looks like he's going to get some major damage when 17 leaves his fight with Brienne and uses his energy barrier to block all of the shots.
Pretty nice attack or a pretty nice defense to have, honestly.
It's so cool.
It's one of the coolest techniques in the show so far, in my opinion.
Yeah, so, but before Goku and Vegeta can get into the fight, Universe 2's Supreme Kai is talking about, oh, yeah, we have all these maidens, but remember, maidens also have knights. And I threw up in my mouth.
Yep, and the Yard Rat came and be like, yo, let's get the F out of here, dog.
My maidens, let us retreat.
I think my dialogue's better.
What?
Yo, let's get the F out of here, dog.
Pretty much. I prefer that over what they've been saying. It's getting so annoying, this universe.
It's pretty disgusting.
Both of these universes are getting really annoying.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be there for a while, man.
Two better be gone for really quickly.
Probably next couple episodes.
I hope so. I'm getting tired of it.
Well, who's left? 11, 6, 7, 2.
Every universe is about 9 and 10.
Yeah, but so
I don't know the exact numbers.
3?
I don't know. I don't know which ones got spared.
Okay. I gotcha.
But yeah.
Sorry.
Right after they teleport out, 17 and Goku are like, hey, you okay? You good? And then 17's like, hey, don't let your guard down. Goku's like, I know, I'll be fine.
Everybody keeps telling him that, man.
Piccolo even tells him later in the episode, too. But we jump over to Piccolo and Gohan, who
are confronted by Botamo.
Yeah. And
that guy sucks.
Champa's real cocky, and it's like, oh, yeah.
This boy can't handle Botamo. And then Gohan just
starts punching him in the stomach.
Yeah, just kind of goes to town, and it's obviously not doing damage because we know what happens with him.
And Gohan knows.
Yeah, and also Beerus is really worried. He's like, what the hell, man? This kid's going to tire out. He's being an idiot. Turns out Gohan's not a total idiot like Goku. Or, say, anybody that's...
Goku helped think of that plan, though. He even says that...
No, Gohan thought of it. But Goku told him what he's like. But Gohan thought of it.
Goku had a part in this.
Gohan's smart.
Yeah, so is Goku. Fighting... Goku would think of that strategy of fighting.
Probably.
Absolutely.
Gohan did it first, so whatever.
Yeah, Goku was so smarter. He just tied him up and carried him and threw him off.
Hooray.
But, whatever. Gohan had to work harder, not smarter. Goku was smarter about it.
Nah, dog.
Yeah.
Gohan did good.
Nah. Yeah, and it's funny because Goku just walks up to while this is happening, while this fight's happening. It's like, you just want to watch your son? He goes, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm here.
I got a little lull in the action, so let's
watch Gohan fight a little.
Yeah, so Gohan's just pummeling Botamo's stomach.
And then Botamo's getting real cocky, and then as he's going through it, punching a bunch, Botamo was like, or Champa's like, hey man, now you gotta actually fight him back. And he tries to swing, and he can't do anything because he's off the ground.
Yeah, Gohan's using these punches is basically like
leverage.
A hydraulic press or a hydraulic lift to lift him off the ground, and he's just walking him over while punching to throw him out of the ring.
Yeah, it's pretty clever.
And Botama's too fat to really like get around him and be able to hit him.
He even as Ki Blast, you can't get over his gut to actually hit him because he's underneath of him. So yeah, Gohan walks him over and then gives him a real good kick, and then gives him a Kamehameha.
A nice little one.
Yeah, just a little baby. You want to get a little extra push.
Yeah.
And then he's out of there.
And now that he's gone, you know Magetta's not far behind.
Yeah, Vegeta's going to get him again.
Vegeta's probably going to say something horrible to him, too.
I hope so. He's got the good insults, so you're all right.
Yeah, so Goku's like, hey, good job. Runs off.
And that's it. And then Gohan and Piccolo get confronted by the Universe 10 people.
Obuni and Rubalt.
Yeah.
Who were the last two warriors for Universe 10.
Directly after who just knocked out the... Was it... There was one person that was knocked out from Universe 10 this round.
I am not seeing any of them.
There's 2 left, but there were 3. And one of them got knocked out in this episode.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I forget who it is. But
doesn't matter. They're all going to be...
It was like literally a 1-second scene.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But,
so you have only 2 fighters left.
And Goasu's pretty somber.
Yeah, Goasu's accepted his fate.
Yeah, he's like, well, what are you going to do?
I mean, I can't blame the guy. I mean, he saw what Goku and Vegeta did against Fusamasu.
Yeah, he knew. He had to know they have no chance. Like, these guys weren't weak by any means.
That's probably why he wasn't super worried about, like, putting his team together and all that stuff. He's like, yeah, we're not going to stand a chance anyway.
In this. I'm just trying to get on GodTube, dog.
Seriously. Yeah, Rubalt wants to fight Piccolo, and Joko.
Joko? Is that the person that got knocked out?
Yeah.
By who? I forget.
A guy named Jimezi.
Oh, okay. Well, cool.
Yeah, that guy.
All right.
Yeah. So Obuni fights Gohan, and Piccolo is fighting against Rubalt. Piccolo makes pretty quick work of this guy. Uses a Hell Zone grenade,
and it
actually works.
Yeah, dude, this dude like got real messed up, and then he just destroys him off the ring. Like those blasts look like they should disintegrate people. I don't know why people aren't getting killed.
I don't understand why these idiots keep using ki blasts to knock people off. Just throw them.
They're gonna save so much energy.
You're wasting your energy.
I don't know, man. It's to look cool. They're just trying to be cool.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Gohan's having a hard time, though.
Yeah, we're down to 1 fighter left for Universe 10, and Gohan's having a real tough time with them because he can
do this like slight thing where he kind of projects his energy one way, or it's like
basically instead of creating the multiform technique that Tien uses, he creates like 5 versions of his body that can all fight at the same time. This guy does 5 versions of his energy in different places.
So we can't sense where he's going to be because Gohan uses his eyes, yes, but mostly he senses their energy.
It's kind of like what Hit did against Goku.
Almost. It's very close, yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's cool. I don't know, I like it. It's really, obviously Gohan can't read it, but Gohan is a smart fighter, so he figures out, all right, I'll tank a couple punches, and then we'll figure out.
Counter it. Yeah. I can hit him if he's already hit me. So when he gets hit, he counterattacks and gets a few shots in. And
it's pretty worrisome because you can see he's obviously taking some damage and like
his strategy is basically like outlast the guy.
Yeah, and then he does. I mean, he does a good job of it, and then eventually, Gohan kind of like powers up to his ultimate form, which is pretty tight. After they're like fighting for a while, obviously.
I'm over it.
I love it, dude.
Like, give him the bang full time. Don't give me that crap.
I think it's sick. I like when he powers up to it. And then he makes pretty short work with him after that.
And the reason he's able to do it is because
the other guy's using too much energy doing the slight thing.
He used so much energy that he can't use his slights anymore.
Yeah. So Gohan, without that power, Gohan's obviously got the upper hand.
Yep.
And Gohan makes quick work of him and uses this sick Kamehameha and throws him off. How didn't that kill that guy? That was a pretty powered up one, man.
Yeah.
He went for it. Well, I mean, then the final, dude, the final Kamehameha definitely should have murdered those 3.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's pretty
How
ridiculous.
are these guys, like, doing this stuff and not, like, breaking every rule?
Yeah, they should have killed at least 17 people by now.
I like how you can't kill, but you get erased from existence.
Yeah. Pretty
Speaking
weird.
of,
they also die.
Yeah.
They die. Like, that's
that
it.
was the last person, and unfortunately that means the Zenos are gonna do that little squish technique.
It's so somber and like dark when it happens, man.
Yeah, there wasn't
the Daishinkans are a real menace.
Yeah.
That guy's scary.
Angels aren't evil though, because what's her name? Kus was really bummed out about.
Yeah, she was sad. She liked the God of Destruction, and Gowasu.
Yeah,
she was bummed.
Yeah. So the Zenos erase Universe 10, but before that happens, Gohan sees a locket that Obuni dropped that had. I'll tell you what, man, that scene hit me hard.
Yeah,
and I don't know if it's because I just had a baby and like I pictured it, but like that hit me hard.
Dude was fighting for his family too. Like there's people there.
He's basically their counterpart of Gohan.
Yeah, pretty much, and he just ended him, dude. Mm-hmm. Just took that whole universe out.
Yeah, Gohan needed a minute to kind of, compose himself, and Piccolo's like, you know what, just let's go.
We gotta go, and Gohan is like, all right, let's do it. Mm-hmm. He's a warrior now.
At the end of the day, he's fighting to protect his family.
He can't. It's kill or be killed, pretty much. Honestly, that's what it is. And Gohan, it was dark, man. It
would have been better if
I don't like when they erase it. The Daishinkan seems so pumped.
Yeah,
he seems so happy about it.
It would have been better though, in my opinion, if he had dropped Locket beforehand. And then Gohan would have seen it and had to continue fighting, knowing that once he did this, that family gets erased, rather than after the fact.
I like it after. I think it's fine. I think it gets the message across fine.
It does, but it would have been a little more.
Yeah, but Gohan's gonna fight again, and that's also gonna be a problem. So I mean, like, it'll come back around. I don't think it's gonna just be completely wasted.
I think it will.
Why?
That was the point. Is Gohan had to not let his guard down and show no mercy.
Yeah, but he still, like, he saw it after, so, like, this is gonna, like, they're setting it up for another thing.
I'll bet $10 that this doesn't come up again.
No, I'll take it.
No. Yeah.
I'll take the bet. Whatever.
Yeah, so the Universe 10's gone, including Gowasu, which is really, really sad. That's the first character that we really cared about that is now just gone.
Yeah, dude. Man, they should have just done that in the first place to get rid of Black and stuff, dude.
Seriously.
At this tournament. Oh, dude, can you imagine Black in this tournament? That'd be tight.
A Supreme Kai wouldn't have been able to. Well, he wasn't a Kaioshin then. I don't know if he would have been allowed to fight in that tournament.
He probably would have. I don't see why he wouldn't.
Yeah. It would have been interesting. I don't think he would have been able to hold back, though, and he would have wanted to kill everyone.
I think he would have followed the rules. Because he knows, like, if you kill, you get disqualified, so what's the point? He's not an idiot. He's pretty smart.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it would have been cool.
I do. I think it would have been really, really cool.
Yeah, Zamasu wouldn't be able to compete, but Black would.
Yeah.
Because he's Goku.
That wouldn't have
been Goku.
Well, he would have gotten knocked out then.
What's up?
He would have just gotten knocked out of the tournament.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, though.
Vegeta would have been able to take him.
Yeah, eventually, but I'd like to see him in there.
So. Black against Frieza.
That'd be tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the episode.
Actually, Frieza would beat him, and that would be pretty satisfying for Frieza.
Finally beat a form of Goku.
Yeah, honestly, though.
Yeah. That I'd be okay with. What would you rate this episode?
I don't know, I'd give it like an 8.5. It was pretty good.
An 85 out of 100?
No, if we're going to go like that, we're going to give it an 87.
87 out of 100?
Yeah.
I will give it a 79.
Why?
I just didn't like it that much.
All right.
Even to the point where like I was gonna rewatch it, I was like, nah, I'm good.
Nah, you're just a hater, dog.
I'm not. Like it just, I would have much rather watched 17.
We already watched 17. We already watched 17.
I know. I like that better. I guess I like his demeanor better than I like Gohan's. Gohan's is.
You're a hater.
Gohan's is kind of boring.
You're boring.
Okay.
All right, I liked it. I don't know, man.
What's your low?
My low.
Your high is obviously the Gohan fight.
Rihan, man. I hate that woman. She is the worst.
I'm stealing that one too.
It's so bad. I like if I'm just gonna shy away from the Gohan stuff for my high because like the whole thing I really enjoyed. But I did like I said, I like the other girl. I always forget her name.
Rosie?
Yeah, I thought she's cool. Like whatever.
Yeah, her form is cool too.
Yeah, I like it. It's not totally unbearable to look at. It really is. That is such a gross thing to watch. It's just like fluffy and like big. And
it looks like a
round.
baby. It looks like a big baby.
A big gross love baby.
Actually, I have a different low. Gowazu's gone.
That is a sad
That
thing.
really, really bummed me out.
Yeah, he had a good run, though. He was pretty old.
Yeah. My high was Goku's
Instant
transmission technique. It was really cool, like just like a trap. But
he's getting more crafty with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I like it.
It kind of goes back to what we were talking about, like all these sparring matches he's had with all the team members. He's been picking
learning.
up little things.
Yeah.
I liked that. And yeah.
That's it, man.
Yeah. Anything you're gonna remember about this episode in particular?
Not
really. It's kind of unmemorable.
It's just kind of a meh. I mean, it was good, but like, there's nothing like that really stands out. I did like that one technique. I thought that was cool. If they bring that to like a Xenoverse type thing, that'd be pretty tight.
Yeah.
That would be the only thing I really remember about it.
I don't have anything either. It's a really unmemorable episode to me, which is why like I wouldn't even give it an 8 or an 80.
Hey, he said 79, dog.
Yeah, so it's still a 7.
I get it.
So yeah, anything else you want to add before we pack up shop here and hit the old dusty trail back out to the living room?
Yeah, dude. Let's do it. Let's get the hell out of here.
So you do have something you want to add?
No.
No?
I'm good.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for listening. Appreciate you guys subscribing, all that good stuff. Like the show on Facebook. Leave us some comments, messages, all that stuff there. We really love to hear from you guys. Leave us reviews and ratings on iTunes. Super helpful and appreciative of that. We'll be back next week to cover episode 104, which looks like it's going to be a doozy.
Yeah, pretty sick.
I'm not going to go into any details in case you guys really don't want to get spoiled, but we'll be back next week to cover episodes 30 and 104. I'm Nick.
I'm Mason.
Have a great week. Stay safe, and until next time,
adios.
Would be it for me. My heart's another absentee. I'm left from the one it's not like anyone would give a damn. But I'm trying to stick to Freud. I'm lying low and I feel that void with anything that I can show to prove. Not a waste of space. I don't need to be proud of me. I just want you to see why until you leave. For the lower heart rate that comes to me of my family. A loss of blood or a loss of hair, but you can never make me pick up the phone. But that doesn't mean your love has got to